Now you want me to take you off the speakerphone?
Yeah, you can take me off the speakerphone.
All right. Taking you off.
All right, so now the video.
Starting now?
Starting now. You'll see it on the screen.
Okay.
Witness the insight, guests from around the world. We view the internal thoughts, and from that we build powerful interviews. Arthur Robinson Jr. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more powerful interviews.
Hey, this is Arthur Robinson Jr. I'm the creator and host of the Powerful Interviews podcast show. I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will get life-changing information that will change your current situation. I'm going to be doing live YouTube streams every Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to learn more about how to grow your business, how to scale your business, how to take your business to the next level, how to basically protect your assets with asset protection and much, much more from the millionaires and billionaires that has been on my international podcast show, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to take notes. And remember, you must implement what you learn because execution is worship. Now, to everyone that's listening and subscribing right now, don't forget you can actually call into the show right now, and you can call into the show every time I do a live YouTube stream every Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So you can call into the show right now. The number to call into the show is 1-856-500-3163. I'm going to repeat that. If you want to engage with me live right now on this show, you can call into the show at 1-856-500-3163. And I would definitely engage with you and we can have an in-depth conversation about business, about marketing, and what you're currently struggling with. Now, once again, my name is Arthur Robinson Jr. I'm the creator and host of the Powerful Interviews podcast show. Now, I've been interviewing powerful thought leaders from all over the world ever since 2006. And when it comes to building a brand and building a business, you have to basically be able and be willing to create powerful content for the long haul. Don't do it for the short term, do it for the long haul. If you are a professional speaker, an author, or if you are great at cooking, just focus on creating content. And you can start with doing live Facebook Lives, or you can start with doing Instagram. Now remember, Facebook owns Instagram. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, email marketing, as well as direct response marketing, all these are basically delivery systems. So if you're an entrepreneur and business owner, you got to ask yourself, how are you going to deliver your content to people and how can they absorb their content? And you want people to move forward with the information. Now, I have developed a great reputation with the millionaires and the billionaires that have developed relationships with, and they have been on my podcast show. Now, if you want to promote a product or a service, if you're an author, you're a speaker, and you have intellectual property, and you want to promote your book, or you have an apparel company, and you want to promote your shirts, or you want to promote your leggings, or even if you have a beverage, and you want to promote your beverages on my show, and you want your product to be aligned with the millionaires and the hectomillionaires and the billionaires of the world, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to email me at arthurrobinson.king gmail.com, and let's set up a call and let's see if your product will be a great fit for my show. Now, I want each and every one of you that's watching me right now, if you want to have a conversation with me, if you want to develop a relationship with me, where I am connected to the millionaires and the billionaires that have been on my international podcast show, you can call into the show right now. The number to call into the show is 1-856-500-3163. I'm going to repeat that. The number to call into the show right now is 1-856-500-3163. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and on my quest in regards to developing meaningful relationships with the millionaires and the hectomillionaires and the billionaires of the world that has been on my international podcast show. When I first started out, I had people that told me that you will never be able to develop meaningful relationships with the influencers of the world, which they are the millionaires and the billionaires that have been on my podcast show. When I first started out, I was interviewing real estate agents on the local level back in 2005. And then I just started taking it to a whole nother level. We started interviewing influencers that was influencing business owners and entrepreneurs on a national and international scale. My first big interview, I interviewed a woman by the name of Dr. Letitia Wright. She has her own show, and she resides in Los Angeles, California. And she interviews a lot of powerful heavy hitters all over the world. So from that interview back in 2006, then that started to create a domino effect where she told a young lady about me, and her name is Laura Langmeyer. Laura Langmeyer is a multi-millionaire. Laura Langmeyer has spoke all over the world, and she was a financial consultant to Dr. Phil and to the Dr. Phil's show, where she was giving financial advice to Dr. Phil on his show, and she was giving financial advice to the audience on his show. And then from there, I just started interviewing a lot of millionaires and billionaires, and I have been doing this for a long time, and I'm still doing it. So if you want to learn from me, who has been there, done that, and who's still relevant in his industry, then I highly recommend call into the show. Also, I highly recommend, if you want to take a look at my success track record, that I've been doing this for over 13 years. Just go to my website, powerfulinterviews.com, and you're going to experience life-changing information that can change your current situation. And then go to my testimonial page. You will actually hear testimonials from people that have been on my international podcast show. People like Bill Duke. Bill Duke is an entrepreneur. He's a film director. He was actually in many movies that he's produced with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Bill Duke was actually the famous actor where he was in 50 Cent's first movie, Get Rich or Die Trying. He was also in the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Predator. He was also in the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is called Commando. He was in the movie with Richard Pryor and Car Wash, and many more movies he has been in. But Bill Duke, he loved what I was doing in the podcasting space. And he said, you know what, Arthur, I want to connect with you, and I would love to be a guest on your show. He did a personal testimonial for me, and you can check that out on my website at powerfulinterviews.com. That is powerfulinterviews.com, and go to my testimonial page. Also, who's been on my show is Angela Means. Angela Means, I developed a phenomenal relationship with Angela Means, and Angela Means is a vegan restaurant owner. She was also in the hit classic movie Friday with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. Remember, she was actually basically the drug addict in the movie. even though she was just acting. But she's a vegan restaurant owner. She's doing great in the beautiful California area. And when you go to my website, powerfulinterviews.com, and go to the testimonial page, you're actually going to see that testimonial that Angela Means did for me personally. Also, you're going to experience on the testimonial page a great friend of mine. His name is Gordon Bazar. Gordon is an international business expert. He specializes in business acquisitions. He has a 50-year success track record in regards to the private equity sector. And he invests in buying profitable businesses that generate 10 million, 50 million, 100 million and above. So he specializes in buying profitable businesses that is generating top line revenue. And he has helped many entrepreneurs across the globe. He has had over 300,000 students that graduated from his business programs. But guess what? He's a great friend of mine, and I am connected to him. Always remember, as an entrepreneur and a business owner, remember that access is power. So you got to ask yourself, what type of power are you affiliating yourself with? Now, I'm going to repeat myself. Ask yourself, as an entrepreneur or business owner, what type of power are you aligning yourself with? Now, remember what I just said. Access is power. I love learning from people that have a 50-year success track record that's way ahead of me. Now, ask yourself this question. Would you like to learn from the millionaires and the hectomillionaires and the billionaires of the world that can actually carve out a blueprint where it's actually going to show you step by step? I'm going to basically show you a process of what I learned from the people that I have access to. Would you like to have that information? Now ask yourself this question. If you had information from a millionaire, a hectomillionaire, or a billionaire, and for the people that don't know what hectomillionaires are, that means you are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. You're not at the billionaire level yet, but you are close to it. Now ask yourself, would you like to have access to that information? What would that information do for your business? For all the entrepreneurs and business owners that is listening to me right now, ask yourself this question. What would that information do for your business? Now, if you're a beginner entrepreneur, you're not left out either. We have access to information where we can show you how to start a corporation. We can actually show you how to start an LLC or S corporation or a C corporation. Well, you would like to have access to that information. Now, for the years I have been interviewing powerful, successful leaders all over the globe, the one thing I learned and the one thing that I know that entrepreneurs have in common, they love creating value for people. I love creating value for people. I am here for each and every one of you that's watching me right now. I love providing hope to people. And hope stands for helping other people excel. And I love to help other people excel. And I love when people are doing extremely well. So what I'm doing right now, I'm basically is creating a community of entrepreneurs and business owners that want to grow, that want to expand their mindset to the next level. Now remember, in order to become wealthy, it starts with having a wealthy mind. You cannot have a wealthy mind if your mind is intoxicated with negativity. If you wake up to negative and go to bed to negative, you're going to become negative. There's just no way around it. But if you wake up to positivity and go to bed with positivity, then guess what? You're going to wake up to positivity. That's going to make you feel good. That's going to make you feel phenomenal. And people can feel that energy. Now, my energy is infectious. That's why the most successful entrepreneurs that's across the globe, that's why they like staying connected to me, because I resonate with them. Now, ask yourself this question. For all the entrepreneurs and business owners that's watching me right now, do you resonate with your network or your community. You know what they say, your network is your net worth. Who is in your network? Who are you communicating with? Who is you providing value to people on a consistent, regular basis? Ask yourself that question. Who are you providing value to on a consistent, regular basis? Are you creating content? Are you creating your intellectual property? Are you an author? Are you a speaker? Remember, if you are a speaker, you have groups that are looking for speakers right now, and they're willing to pay you a fee for your knowledge and your expertise. Now, the speaking industry is a $780 billion industry, so it's huge right now. But if you're going to speak on different platforms, always make sure that you have information products for the audience so they can take you home with them. So after you deliver your speech, make sure you got a low tier product, a middle tier product, and a high tier product. So that way they want to invest in your products and your programs or your services. We are all in the value business. Each and every one of us. I'm in the value business. You in the value business. Now, I don't know what your business is currently, but you are in the value business. Every business is a value business. Doesn't matter if you're selling cakes. Doesn't matter if you're selling juices. Doesn't matter if you're making hoagies for people. You are all in the value business. Remember this, happy customers are loyal customers. They keep coming back to you wanting your products or your services. Always remember that. And focus on your brand identity, because remember, your brand is your promise. Now, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be coming out with phenomenal information that's going to basically take your mindset to a whole nother level. And if you want to engage with me right now, don't forget you can call into the show right now and get your questions answered right now, live, while I'm doing this live YouTube stream. Call into the show. The number to call into the show is 1-856-500-3163. I'm going to repeat that. The show phone number to call into the show right now is 1-856-500-3163. Now, I'm giving each and every one of you some time to marinate on that phone number and to marinate on what I just said. I took action on making things happen. You see what's behind me right now. Wisdom is here. You are at the right place at the right time. If you want wisdom, I can provide that to you. You want to be an entrepreneur? I can provide that to you. You want to build on your self-confidence as being an entrepreneur? I can provide that to you. Because guess what? That was given to me. From the millionaires and the hectomillionaires and the billionaires that has been on my international podcast show. I have credibility in the space that I'm in the podcast show. I have credibility in the space that I am in the podcast sector. Go to my website, look me up, and look at the plethora of guests that has been on my international podcast show. I interview successful entrepreneurs across the globe. And they come from all different walks of life. I interview people that are from China, Australia, Hawaii, Dubai, Philippines, South Africa, Jamaica, Philadelphia, New York City, Atlanta, Virginia, New Zealand, Switzerland. I interview a lot of people from all over the world, and they come from all different walks of life. But the one thing and the common theme that I know, that I have experienced with entrepreneurs and business owners, the one thing that I know, they all are willing to help. And as an entrepreneur and business owner, there's no such thing as a dumb question. How do you think the millionaires and the hectomillionaires and the billionaires, how do you think they became successful? They all asked questions. And they wasn't always wealthy. The wealthy families rule this world. Wealthy families rule this world. So if you want to become wealthy, it all starts with changing your mindset. What are you reading every day? What are you watching every day? Who are you listening to every day? Are you praying? Because when it comes to becoming a successful entrepreneur or business owner, we all need God in our lives. God has created us in his image. So what image are you promoting to the world? Ask yourself that question. When it comes to your business or your brand, what image is you promoting to the world? Now, I'm going to let that marinate in your brains. Ask yourself this question. I'm going to repeat it one more time. What image are you promoting to the world? I know what image I'm promoting to the world. I love interviewing people. I love tapping into the mindsets of people that are successful. That's what I love to do. That's my passion. So ask yourself this question. How can you take your passion and turn it into phenomenal profits? How can you take what you know and turn it into dough? Ask yourself that question. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Or do you want to surround yourself around like-minded individuals that can help you succeed in life? I love what the great Napoleon Hill said. He said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. I'm going to repeat that. The great Napoleon Hill said in the book, Think and Grow Rich, he said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. If you put something in your mind that you can do it, then you will. But if you put something in your mind that you can't do it, then you won't. If you put something in your mind that you can do it, then you won't. That's analysis of paralysis. Some people are afraid of becoming successful. Some people are afraid to want to do their own videos or create content. But guess what? We all are experts at something. You can become an expert at being lazy, or you can become an expert at taking action. And most wealthy families and most wealthy individuals that I know, men and women, they all take action. They don't procrastinate. Every entrepreneur and business owner that I know, they all take action. And guess what? If you're a professional author or speaker or entrepreneur or business owner, you're not just an entrepreneur or business owner. You're not just a speaker. You are a marketer. And you are a marketer who is marketing your speaking services. That's what you are. We're all in the marketing business. Whether you're promoting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, all these platforms that you're promoting on, guess what you're doing? You are marketing your services. That's exactly what you're doing. And you have a lot of people out here that are going through financial problems. They're struggling and they're looking for solutions. So guess what? If you have a product or a service and you can provide a solution to their problem, then guess what? You're going to generate money. But that's just the byproduct. Remember, money is not value. Money is just a facilitator to do transactions. Money is the byproduct of the value that you uncover. You uncover a lot of value, you're going to make a lot of money. You uncover a little bit of value, you're going to make a little bit of money. You uncover no value, you're not going to make any money at all. So ask yourself this question: who do you want to resonate with? Who are you building relationships with? If you want to be successful, you have to start with surrounding yourself around like-minded individuals. You got to surround yourself around people that have champion mentalities. They don't settle for mediocrity. No successful entrepreneur that I know settles for mediocrity. They all want more. If they're worth 100 million, guess what? They are in the process of taking that company from 100 million to 500 million and above. I know entrepreneurs and business owners, their business is worth 400 or 500 million. They're trying to take it public, and they can sell it on NASDAQ where it'll be worth over $1 billion once they take it public. But remember, you have to be regulated by the SEC. What is the SEC? Securities Exchange Commission. Once you go public, that's when it's solidified on the books. That's when it's solidified on the Googles. So when I look you up, SEC is going to tell me exactly what your business is worth. But that's when you are basically taking your company public and you're in the private sector. Now remember, investors, they don't buy a company because it has assets. They buy a successful company because it has earnings. So when your company goes public and you are regulated by the SEC, the Securities Exchange Commission, that's when it's solidified and they letting the world know that this company is worth $2, $3, $4, $5 billion. This is what this company generates in revenue. This is what this company generates annually. But that's when you are ready to go in the private sector. But some of y'all that are watching me right now, y'all not ready to go in the private sector. Y'all might be making 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. Y'all might be making 6 figures, and y'all trying to scale to 7 figures. Well, guess what? I got the blueprint for that. I got the information that can help you get there. Remember, the millionaires and the hectomillionaires and the billionaires of the world, they all got there by building, by learning, by implementing, by getting around the right people. They develop a community of like-minded people, and they all help one another. If you look at the Arabs, they are a culture. The Europeans, they're a culture. As black people, we are a culture. Brown people, they are a culture. Jewish people, they are a culture. Indians, they are a culture. So when you look at all the successful people that are basically running the world, they develop a culture. And then they also are willing to intertwine with other cultures and help other cultures to make money. See, I don't believe in cultures are basically prejudice against other cultures. I just call that ignorance. Ignorance is always going to try to dominate over intelligence, but intelligence will always prevail over ignorance. Always remember that. Ignorance is going to try to dominate over intelligence, but intelligence will always prevail over ignorance. So to each and every one of you that's watching me right now, I know you're intelligent. I know you're not ignorant, but you just need some help along the way. Because I know a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners that are generating real income, but they're craving for more information because they want to excel to the next level. So once again, my name is Arthur Robinson Jr. I'm the creator and host of the Powerful Interviews podcast show. I'm going to be doing this show live every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And don't forget to call into the show. Don't forget to call into the show. I want to repeat, don't forget to call into the show if you want to engage with me live. The phone number to call into the show is 1-856-500-3163. I'm going to repeat that. Don't be scared to engage with me. My show number to call into the show right now, you can call in at 1-856-500-3163. Let me see who is on here. Let's see who's on here. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. I really appreciate you watching me right now. And don't forget, if you want to engage with me right now, if you want to have a dialogue, a conversation, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, you are a business consultant, call into the show. Let's talk. You have a product or a service that you would like to promote. If you have a product or a service that you would like to promote, call into the show. Or email me at arthurrobinson.king@gmail.com. Let's set up a call. Let's see if your product or service will be a great fit for my show. You see what's behind me? That's my billionaire friend. I'm promoting his book right now. That's my billionaire friend, Ray Dalio. His book is called Principles. And in that book, he talks about you want to become wealthy. It starts with having a wealthy mindset. That's where it all starts from. We all have gifts. We all have talent. We all have undeniable talent. I know I have undeniable talent. And I love connecting with other people that have undeniable talent. Look at the book back there. Principles by Ray Dalio. That's a wonderful book. And I highly recommend y'all need to invest in that book. It's called Principles by Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio owns a very successful investment firm that's worth billions of dollars. Now, you think he became a billionaire by not reading, not connecting himself with the right people? The most successful people in the world, they know they have to connect with other people. They already know that. Leverage. Leverage is speed, and leverage equals money. All the wealthy brands, they all leverage off of one another. Think about it. All wealthy brands leverage off of one another. Look at the franchises. How do you think they became a big franchise? They learned, they implement, they studied. Look at the Golden Arches. Look at the Golden Arches. Everybody talks about Ray Kroc. Ray Kroc did take the McDonald's brand to a whole nother level. But if it wasn't for the McDonald brothers giving him the opportunity where they sold the franchise to him and he took it to the next level, he never would have had that opportunity. Now ask yourself this question. How many opportunities is in your face right now? I always say everything that you want is right in front of you. Everything that you want is right in front of you. You may have a mother, you may have a father, you may have a brother, a sister, but they're entrepreneurial. But don't If they're entrepreneurial, educate them, inspire them. But don't build the business individually. Be willing to build a business with your mother and your father and your brother collectively. It's how the wealthy people is winning. It's not a game out here. We're in 2023. It's not a game out here. Look at the S&P 500. Standard. Poor. Platform. That's what the S&P 500 stands for. Look at the stocks. Look at Bitcoin. Look at crypto. Do you want to learn about that? Do you want to learn about the stock market? Who controls the stock market? I'm going to ask each and every one of you that's watching me right now. Ask yourself this question. Who controls the stock market? I'll wait. Who controls the stock market? The economy controls the stock market. I'm going to repeat that. The economy controls the stock market. Now, I'm going to ask each and every one of you that's watching me right now. You are wearing wealthy people clothes right now. If you're wearing Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Tom Ford, Chanel, Michael Kors, all of those are big brands. Multi-million dollar brands that's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. How you think they got there? You think they got there by not connecting? You think they got there by being lazy? A lazy man or lazy woman will never get what they want. I'm going to repeat that. A lazy man or a lazy woman will never get what they want in life. You want to become wealthy? You want to become healthy? Guess what you got to do? You got to eat the right foods. You got to go to the gym. Work out. Watch what you eat. Remember, people love to eat, but you got to eat to live. I'm going to repeat that. People love to eat, but you got to eat to live. For example, my brother, Mark Robinson, he basically specializes in the herb industry. And that's not my industry, but I learned a lot from him. That's my brother. I love him. He actually creates his own juices. Pineapple juices, sea moss. He creates all of that. And he also sells the product, and he has a tribe of people that loves the product. So stay tuned. I'm going to be promoting that product real soon. You want to lose weight? You want sea moss? You want a pineapple juice that's refreshing, that's going to basically eliminate inflammation that's going on inside of your body right now? I highly recommend get involved and invest in my brother Juices. Mark Robinson, invest in the juices. I'm going to be promoting that on my next show next week. And the juices are phenomenal. They taste outstanding. I love the juices. I only vouch for products and services that I have experienced on my own. Now remember, it's no substitute for experience. You got to get out here and do what you say you're going to do. There's no more room for procrastination right now. If you want to become successful and you want to make money, you must learn to be a value creator. I'm going to repeat that. You want to be successful, you must learn to be a value creator. I'm a value creator. My brother Mark Robinson is a value creator. The millionaires and the hectomillionaires and the billionaires that are friends of mine, personal friends of mine, they are value creators. Now ask yourself this question. What type of value are you providing to the world with your product or your service? Now remember, I love myself, and I love each and every one of you. Y'all can do it. You can do it. Don't be afraid of putting yourself out there. You're an entrepreneur and a business owner. You got a product or a service. Get your product and service on different platforms around the globe. And watch how people gravitate towards you. People are searching for solutions to their current problems. Whether it's wealth, whether it's health, whether it's confidence, whether it's success. They're searching for their information. And guess what? You watching me right now? That's not by accident. Your life is already written before you come on this beautiful earth. You're watching me right now and you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's not by accident. It was designed that way. But stay tapped in to my channel because I'm going to be coming out with a lot of information that's going to blow your mind. It's going to take your business to the next level. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel confident. And you're going to tell other people about what you learned on the Arthur Robinson Jr.'s PowerfulInterviews.com show. I guarantee it. That's my promise to each and every one of you. And don't forget, call into the show right now. My show number to call in right now is 1-856-500-3163. That's 1-856-500-3163. Call into the show right now. And let's engage. Let's have a conversation about entrepreneurship, about wealth, about having the right mindset. Ask yourself this question. Are you teaching your children to become entrepreneurs? Now remember, are you teaching your children to become entrepreneurs? Are you bringing them into your business? You should. Because guess what? Hold on, I have a caller. I have a caller.
Voicemail, press 2.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, how you doing? This is Arthur Robinson Jr.
Absolutely.
Hello, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's getting better each and every single day.
Oh, I'm often. This is the first time you're doing your. It looks great back there.
Well, I appreciate you calling into the show.
I like the poster in the back, powerful interviews.
Repeat yourself.
What's the meaning? I said, what is the meaning of the bird behind you?
The meaning of the bird behind me is that vultures can see everything.
The meaning of the bird behind you is that vultures can see everything.
That's the meaning.
Oh, wow.
That's the rebirth of a vulture. A vulture symbolizes rebirth. That's the meaning. And I love vultures.
That's the meaning.
They're actually they're actually a calm animal.
Oh, wow. So, question.
Yes, sir. And where you calling in from?
I have one more question. When is your I'm calling in from Harrisburg, PA.
Okay. All right. Harrisburg in the house. I appreciate you calling into the show. What's your question?
Harrisburg in the house. I appreciate you calling into the show. What's the when is your next interview? you be interviewing next so I can tune in? And will it be live?
Well, my next interview, that will be actually next week. I'm going to be interviewing a gentleman that's a hecto millionaire. But my live YouTube streams, that will be actually be live. And I do my show every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So tap in because I'm going to be revealing life-changing information that can actually take your mindset and your business to a whole nother level in regards to building, scaling, corporate fronts, and things of that nature. So stay tapped in. But every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be going live on my show, the Powerful Interviews podcast show. And if you have entrepreneurs and business owners that is basically in your network,
Oh, wow. Sounds great.
tell them to call into the show at 1-856-500-3163.
I will do that.
Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you calling into the show. And to everyone that's listening and watching right now, don't forget to
Thank you.
basically donate to the show. And you can donate to my Cash App at Network 49. So you can donate to the show, donate to the Cash App at Network 49. And don't forget to tap in each and every Thursday. I'm going to be doing a live stream where I'm going to be uncovering the value from the millionaires and the hecto millionaires and the billionaires that has been on my show. And they're going to continue to keep coming on my show. And I'm working on a trillionaire coming on my platform. So stay tuned. Well, I appreciate you calling into the show, caller. I appreciate you. And remember, God loves you, and so do I. Take care. Did y'all hear that? He's tapped in. And I appreciate you calling in from Harrisburg. And I really, really do appreciate it because that was a blessing. I love engaging with people. You go to my website, powerfulinterviews.com. You will see a plethora of like-minded individuals that are entrepreneurs and business owners that has been on my show. I love engaging with people. I love communicating with people. I love tapping into the mindsets of the wealthy individuals that have built legitimate, successful businesses. But guess what? You can do it too. You're an entrepreneur, an author, a speaker, you can do it too. All successful brands, they all had humble beginnings, but look at where they are today. Did you know that Walt Disney went bankrupt 7 times? The Walt Disney brand, where a lot of parents take their kids and enjoy themselves at that particular brand, which is Walt Disney, that resides in Florida. Walt Disney went bankrupt 7 times before they got it together. Now you think about that. All successful companies went through humble beginnings, and now they are multi-trillion-dollar companies. Look at Apple. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. But they all had teams to basically help him build his dream from all over the world. They had teams in the U.S. and they also had teams overseas. But before Steve Jobs passed away, he had $119 billion in the bank, cash, liquid, because they took that brand to a whole nother level within 5 years. Now think about that. Within 5 years, they took that brand to a whole nother level. And before Steve Jobs passed away, he had $119 billion in the bank, cash, liquid, because they took that brand to a whole nother level. Now before the Apple became a great phenomenon, think about, y'all remember the cell phones, the Blackberries? Remember the jerk firms, the jerk? That was the Blackberries. Before the Blackberries, it was the Palm Pilots. Now, a lot of big brands, they come out with names that have rhythms in it so it can remain in your brain. I just mentioned the Palm Pilots, which was a cell phone. I remember them. I had it. I know a lot of people that had it in that era. Palm Pilot is what? The two P's. M&M's is the two M's. Blackberry, the two B's. Dunkin' Donuts, the two D's. So they always come out with names that's going to resonate and remain in your brain. Remember, the strongest thing that you have, the strongest thing that you have is your mindset. What are you feeding your mind? What are you feeding your mind every single day? Ask yourself that question. You came here and you're watching me right now for a reason. And some people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I want to be in your life for a lifetime. I'm looking forward to building long-term relationships. That's why I built long-term relationships with the millionaires and the hectomillionaires and the billionaires from all over the world that has been on my international podcast show. I'm very connected. And I'm also very selected. That's why people, the successful entrepreneurs, that's why they resonate with me. Now ask yourself this question. Who is you resonating with? When it comes to your brand, how do you want people to think of your brand? When I think of McDonald's, I already know who I'm thinking about. When I think of Apple, who comes to mind? Steve Jobs. When I think of PayPal, who comes to mind? Elon Musk. Now ask yourself this question. When it comes to your brand, how do you want people to remember you? How do you want people to perceive you? Does your brand provide a solution? Does your brand help people to solve their problems? That's what entrepreneurs do. They solve people's problems on a consistent, regular basis. That's exactly what they do. That's exactly what I'm doing. Don't forget to go to my website, powerfulinterviews.com. And I'm going to be coming out with more powerful information from these business icons, men and women. I interviewed a woman earlier today, Molly Gomez. She has a phenomenal brand. Phenomenal brand. Girl Alliance. She has a big organization. We had a phenomenal dialogue about business, marketing, advertising, branding. It was a phenomenal interview. I'm going to be publishing that content real soon. I got more to come. Look at my track record. My track record speaks for itself. My track record speaks for itself. And I have implemented the strategies that has gotten me here. And I'm still building. I'm still building. Now ask yourself this question. What are you building? What are you building? Are you building a business with your family? Are you building a business with your children? And remember, our children are our future benefactors. Men and women that are entrepreneurs, y'all are future benefactors. And a future benefactor is a man or a woman or a boy or a girl that loves helping others. I love helping other people. I don't hoard the information. I give the information out for free. But I also have information where you have to basically invest in yourself, and that's a little fee. But that's besides the point. You go to my website, I have information on my website that can help you and propel you to generate 4 and 5 and 6 figures right now with the free information that is on my website. Remember what I said earlier, access is power. I love staying connected to power. Each and every one of you right now that's watching me right now, you are powerful. You do matter. I'm powerful. I do matter. Your children is powerful. They do matter. Everybody in your family is powerful. They do matter. Whether you have brothers, sisters, moms, aunts, uncles, we are all gifted at something. But remember what I said, everything you want is right in front of you. Build a business around what you love to do. You can be good with your hands. You can be good at cooking, baking, whatever it is. Build a business, what you love to do, and then have a wealth meeting with your family and say, listen, this is what we have on the table. Let's build a business. Let's start an LLC. Let's start an S corporation or C corporation. Let's start it. Let's implement it. And to my seasoned entrepreneurs that's watching me right now, and you want to take your company to the 10 million, 30 million, 50 million and above, you need to connect with me because I have the information that can help you implement that. You need to connect with me because I have the information that can help you implement that. So to everyone that's watching me right now, and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to go to powerfulinterviews.com. And you're going to experience and digest information that's going to take your mindset to a whole nother level. I dare you. I dare you. Go to my website. I dare you to go to my website. Go to my website. Go to interviews. And it's the plethora of information that's on there for free. Free content from these business icons. Free content that you can have access to on my website right now. Go to powerfulinterviews.com. That information, if you implement it, you will start to generate 4, 5, 6 figures. Take the information and incorporate it into your business. And if you have a product or a service, if you have a book, if you have a product or a service, if you have an apparel company, if you sell t-shirts, hats, jeans, shirts, leggings, contact my office. Email me at arthurrobinson.king@gmail.com. And let's set up a call and let's see if you're a great fit. Let's see if your product or service is a great fit for my show. Do you want your product or service to be aligned with the millionaires and the hectomillionaires and the billionaires of the world that's been on my podcast show? Would you like to have your product or service aligned with the guests and my friends that has been on my show? Now ask yourself this question. What would that do for your business? What would that do for your business if your product and service was aligned with the millionaires and the hectomillionaires and the billionaires that's been on my show? Would you like for me to advertise your product and service? And I can align it with the wealthy individuals that's been on my show. Remember what I said. Relationships is power. You must build meaningful relationships through effective communication. To everyone that's watching me right now, you build a relationship with me right now. You're watching me. You subscribe to my YouTube channel. You see that I uncover the value with the outside the box guest that has been on my show. I am a value creator. The people that's been on my show are value creators. But guess what? You are value creators as well. You are a value creator. Whatever it is that you're doing right now in your current business, you are a value creator. Don't ever forget that. If you want to engage with me right now, don't be shy, don't be scared. Call into the show right now and let's have a conversation. Call into the show. 1-856-500-3163. That's 1-856-500-3163. And don't forget to donate to the channel. Donate to the channel. Money sign Network 49. That's the channel's Cash App. Donate to the channel. I'm just getting started. Y'all just see me just promoting the interviews from these business icons. But now, since I'm doing my own YouTube live stream show, I'm going to be coming out with a lot of powerful information. Stay tapped in. I'm just getting started. Stay tapped in. You really want to take your business to the next level? Well, guess what? You need the right information in order to do that. And I know it's a whole lot of content creators out there that have information. But guess what? Is it the information that you're seeking? I'm going to repeat that. It's a lot of content creators that's in the social media world. But is it the information that you're seeking? Are they really going to take time with you and hold your hand and walk you through the process of becoming successful? And you ask yourself that question. Are they going to take the time with you to basically hold your hand and walk you through the process on how to become successful? Well, guess what? You're looking at one right now. I'll walk you through the process. But remember, you have to play your part. I'm going to play my part. I'm going to provide the information to you. I have information for free that's on my website right now. But if you implement it, it'll take your mindset and your business to a whole nother level. You must build confidence. Your brand must show confidence. Once again, my name is Arthur Robinson Jr. I am the creator and host of the Powerful Interviews podcast show. I am the creator and host of the Powerful Interviews podcast show. And I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So if you're an entrepreneur and business owner and you're in the Philadelphia area, let's connect. Let's connect. I connect with people all over the world. And earlier, I basically told you who I connect with all over the world. I don't just deal with people in the U.S. I deal with people in the U.S. and in the overseas markets. They love what I do. Go to my Facebook and Instagram page. You will see my testimonials. People love what I do. And I'm not bragging. I'm not saying this to impress you. I'm saying this to impress upon you that guess what? If you want to become a value creator, you're an entrepreneur and a business owner, guess what? You can also resonate with people too by what you're actually currently doing in your business. I know who I am. I know who I resonate with. I am a great networker. I'm gifted with that. But that just didn't happen overnight. This took years of experience. But I have the blueprint on how to connect with wealthy individuals. But guess what? I want to connect with each and every one of you out there. You're an entrepreneur and a business owner and you need help, you need to connect with me. I can help you. I'm here to serve each and every one of you. That's my mission in life. That's the way I'm giving back to people. I'm here for you. I want to provide undeniable value to each and every one of you that's watching me right now. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Arthur Robinson Jr. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and tap in, because I want to be coming with some outside the box information that's going to change your current situation. I'm going to be providing that. I'm not hoarding the information. I'm going to provide it to each and every one of you. I have access to information that's coming from the hectomillionaires and the billionaires of the world. Now ask yourself this question. Would you like to have access to the information? Are you willing to invest in yourself? The most wealthy individuals that I know, they all invest in themselves. I know wealthy individuals that are in my network, they invest in masterminds. They invest in information. I know wealthy individuals where they invest $300,000 to $500,000 just with information alone. $300,000 to $500,000 a year, and they write that off as a tax write-off because it's education. Now ask yourself this question. Are you investing $300,000, $500,000 just in your education? Are you investing $50,000? Are you investing $20,000 in your education? Because guess what? Everything ain't on YouTube. Think about that. Everything that you want to learn is not on YouTube. But YouTube is a great platform that you can build your business on. Don't be afraid to put out and promote content. Don't be afraid to educate people with what you know. But guess what? You need the right information. And to everyone that's watching me right now, to everyone that's engaging with me right now, you are at the right place. This is not by accident. Accidents don't happen. Everything happens for a reason. You want to learn, you want to grow, you want to excel, you're at the right place. That's what I'm looking to do. I'm building communities of entrepreneurs and business owners on a local level, national level, international level. That's what I'm in the process of doing. And I'm doing right now. Building networks, building communities of like-minded individuals that want to win at the game of business, at the game of health, at the game of wealth. You see the sign in the back of me. Wisdom is here. The wisdom is here. You got to get connected to the right wisdom. The most successful entrepreneurs and business owners that I'm connected to, they got 20, 30, 40, 50 years of wisdom that's ahead of me. 20, 30, 40, 50 years of wisdom that's ahead of me. Now ask yourself this question. Would you like to be a part of that wisdom? What would that do for your business? What would that do for your children, business, or businesses? What would that do if you was connected to 30, 40, 50 years of wisdom, business wisdom, and you can implement those strategies and incorporate it to your own? Ask yourself, would that change your life? Life is what you make it, and life is how you create it. Always remember that. Life is what you make it, and life is how you create it. You create your own heaven and hell while you're on this earth. Remember that. You create that. You create your own heaven, and you create your own hell while you're on this earth. And to all the entrepreneurs and business owners that's watching me right now, I know you want to create your own heaven. I know you want more money. I know you want to connect with like-minded individuals where you can dialogue with them and brainstorm with them. I know you want to do that. Because guess what? That's what I wanted to do back in 2004 or 5. Always had an entrepreneurial mindset. Always had an entrepreneurial spirit. I used to shovel snow and make money when I was younger. I used to shovel snow. I went to the supermarkets and bag and put groceries in the bag for older men and older women. I did that. I didn't have no pride. I did what I had to do. Hold on. I have another caller. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have another caller. Hello. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all showing me a lot of love and tuning into my YouTube channel. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the comments. Like I said, I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. I'm going to be coming out with digestible information that's going to take your business and your confidence to a whole nother level. Once again, my name is Arthur Robinson Jr. I'm the creator and host of the Powerful Interviews podcast show. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And remember, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, I'm doing a live YouTube stream, a live show. So if you want your questions being answered, if you want to engage with me, if you want to have a conversation with me, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to call into the show. The show number to call in is 1-856-500-3163. I'm going to repeat that. The show number to call into the show every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. The number to call into the show is 1-856-500-3163. Once again, this is Arthur Robinson Jr. I'm the creator and host of the Powerful Interviews podcast show. I really appreciate each and every one of you that's watching me right now. And in closing, I'm going to say this. Remember that the strongest asset that each and every one of you have is your brain. And what you think about and what you take action on, that will become your reality, and your mentality creates your reality. May God bless each and every one of you, and bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and remember, God loves you, and so do I. Don't forget to tap in next week, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. The number to call into the show, I'm going to repeat it, is 1-856-500-3163. Stay blessed. I love each and every one of you. Yeah, just
Hello?
yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ended it.